Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ninja Chortle, and today we're going to start doing something different. And I do say start. I haven't done a video on camera on this channel in a while, and as far as customs go, I'm going to be taking a little break on that. I will talk about that separately as some other time, but we're going to do something different today. And today I want to talk about toys. I want to talk about, in particular, this toy right here that I have, this Dragon Dagger from the Green Ranger, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and how this is the last full day. Sorry for the barking dog. I can't do anything about that. This is the last day I'm going to own it because I'm selling it tomorrow or trading it in tomorrow. It is brand new. I've had it since it came out, which, let's see, that was, let's get a year on that. I want to say it was 2010. It does say 2014 on here, so that's also possible. But either way, sometime in the last 10 to 15 years, I bought this at Toys R Us. So why am I getting rid of it? Because I could use the money. I actually am going to be, instead of selling it on eBay, I did a lot of selling last year on eBay, and I don't want to do that again. But I did find a local toy shop that will take in toys and give you credit, in-store credit. And I'm going to be using that credit so I can buy more toys. This is not the only thing that I'm getting rid of. I actually have a whole pile of stuff right here. We're not going to talk about all of those particulars, but why do I want to talk about this one? This, for the most part, you can see my collection. I don't have any problem with opening toys. I don't typically keep them in box, but I've had this in box this entire time for like I said, at least 10 to say 15 years. Mostly because I haven't been able to find a place. I couldn't figure out if I wanted it displayed on a desk or a bookshelf or on the wall and how to do that, or what I needed to buy. So I just always kept it to the side. And is literally, we've been living in this house since 2016 is 2025. It's been literally sitting right next to my bed this entire time. And I bought this before we moved into this house. So, but since we moved here, it's been just sitting right next to my bed collecting dust this entire time. Um, so yeah, I don't want to keep it, but there's actually a story behind it, and that's why I'm making this video. So I actually was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just put this on Instagram real quick and just talk about it. But the more and more I thought about it, the more I was like, this is going to be a really long-winded explanation, and I'm probably going to take a lot of time to put it on Instagram stories. It would be better to put it on YouTube. So here I am. We're going to talk about it today. So yeah, as far as that goes, I got a couple of stories to tell about it. So, the real reason why I even bought it to begin with, one, just to point out that this is the Bandai version. This is not the Hasbro Lightning Collection. This is the Bandai version. You can see it's got 24 karat gold or 24K gold plated. Um, the Lightning Collection one, I don't remember when that one came out, but I never bought it because I had this. Why would I buy that? And this one looks way better than the Hasbro Lightning Collection one. I believe the Hasbro one though has better sounding music and better, like more tunes on it. So I think the audio is better on that, and it comes with a stand, a display stand, which actually would have helped out a lot with this one. If I had bought the Lightning Collection one, I probably would have had it out because it has a stand with it. Now that I think about it, this one I don't think it does. If it does, I wouldn't know because I never opened it. It doesn't show it on the back. So, but yeah, I do think this one is a nicer looking one in the very least. All right, so I bought it for a couple of reasons. So back when I was a kid, it is 2025, and I am not a kid, and I'm talking about when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was on in the early mid 90s. I was a kid, and I loved the Green Ranger. I love the Power Rangers. I think over time, I've grown to say like the Black Ranger and the Green Ranger are my two favorite ones of all time, and now the Yellow Ranger as well. But I digress. I loved the Green Ranger a ton back then, and one day, you know how in cereal, like cereal boxes, they'll have prizes inside. You buy this cereal, you'll get a little trinket of something, whatever. But there's also those times where you get a prize when you cut off the box tops and you mail the box tops in. At least I don't know if they do that anymore, but that's how it used to work. You can cut off the box tops as a proof of purchase, and then you mail in however many, and then you get something back. So they had I don't remember what cereal it was. It could have been Honey Nut, Captain Crunch. I don't know. But some cereal at that time had a thing where they were giving away a dragon dagger, a green dagger, a Green Ranger dagger. And I was a kid though. Again, we're talking about under 10 years old, probably. Most likely when, because it's born in 85. So Power Rangers were like 93, 92, something like that. So I was young, and I was under the impression that hell, I might have been 6 years old. uh, I was under the impression though that if you send in the box tops that you would get a dragon dagger, like it was a guaranteed thing, like box tops equal dragon dagger. That's how my brain worked at that time, or just what I understood without actually understanding how it works. So I've come to a point as an adult that it was most likely a sweepstakes or some sort of chance of winning a dragon dagger as opposed to a guarantee that you would get a dragon dagger. But I didn't know that at the time. Like I said, I came to that conclusion as an adult, like in the last, when I bought this basically. Uh, but as a kid, I for sure thought it was going to happen. I thought I for sure was getting a dragon dagger in the mail. So I put it in the mail, and I was like, well, of course it's not going to come the next day, so I'll wait. I like 2 3 weeks, it'll be here. So I just did whatever, and about 2 3 weeks later, I'm starting to get like, okay, it should be here tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, no dragon dagger. Okay, no problem. It'll come tomorrow. Next day comes, no dragon dagger. It's okay. I mean, I don't know when it's gonna come. It'll probably come tomorrow. And I kept doing that every day for like several months. Actually, really for like several years. And now I'm thinking about it. For several years, I thought I was going to be coming home from school and seeing a box with my name on it with a dragon dagger in it because I sent the box tops in, and box tops equal dragon dagger. As a kid, that's what I thought. So it took me several years to let that go. It, like, again, years to let that go because I thought it was going to happen for sure. So once I finally let go, that's when the realization sunk in, and I really got kind of sad about it. I really wanted a dragon dagger. He was my favorite ranger. I love that thing. So fast forward to when this comes out. Hell yeah, I'm excited as hell for this thing because I've always wanted this as a kid. And I am adult now, so I have job and money. I can buy this. But that wasn't even the reason why I bought it when I bought it. At least that was half the reason. The other half was I have four nephews and one niece. Right now, at the time, I only had um, what was it? Just three, just the three, maybe four. I can't remember exactly when the year that I purchased this, but in the very least, my third oldest nephew, who as of like 3 days ago, just graduated high school. So again, this is 2025. But when this came out was a good, again, 10 to 15 years ago. He was a kid and he wanted this. I don't know how he got to knowing of it even existing, whether he was in a toy store and, well, mom, dad, I want that sort of thing, or he saw it a commercial on the TV or the internet, or how does he even know about the Green Ranger? Because this was my childhood, and that was in the early 90s. This happened in like 2010, 2012, 2014, whatever, something like that. And he's only like a couple years old. He's like 4 or 5 years old. Again, he just graduated high school a couple of days ago. Um, but for some reason, my sister told me, it's like, oh, he really wants this thing, and she showed me the ad in the Toys R Us, and I was like, oh, cool, I actually want that myself. So I went to Toys R Us, and it was $75. I was like, damn, that's a lot, but I'm buying two of them, one for me and one for him. So yeah, whatever, I'll buy it. I've always wanted this, so I had no problem buying him one too, because okay, you're into Power Rangers or something? Okay, cool, sweet. Like you like the right one. You like the good one. You have great taste. So I had no problem buying it for him. So I did, and that was a Christmas present for him. So January or December 25th, there you go. He's super stoked, amongst all the other presents that he gets. Um, so that was the 25th, obviously Christmas. 2 days later, myself, my mother had to go back to my sister's house for some reason. I don't remember what it was, what we were doing, but we were there. And again, I had an open mind, so I hadn't got a chance to test it out, to play with it, to see what the sounds were like, and hold it in my hand. I never had that opportunity. Um, but he opened his. So I'm like, hey, where's your dragon dagger at? Where's the thing I bought you? Oh, it's like, oh, it's in the closet. No, so I go to his room. I look around, and in the closet, it's on the floor, like underneath a whole bunch of junk. Again, he's a kid, so I get it. But it was already broken. It had only been 2 days. It was like broken, broken. Like it doesn't work. The sounds don't work. It doesn't light up or do anything. It's just the dagger now. It doesn't. No, doesn't do that anymore. He broke it within 2 days. I was so upset by that because uh, one, I wanted to try it out, but two, I just spent $75 on this thing. This is very expensive. It's not, it's not really a kid's toy. It even says 15 plus on the side of it here. All right. This kid was a kid, right? So he broke it within 2 days, and I was super upset. And I don't know if he'll ever see this, or his mother, or anyone else in my family. But I do want to, I just wanted to say, like, this is legit the reason why I don't buy any of my nephews or niece anything expensive anymore. This was the last thing that I bought that cost a significant amount of money for any of them. Three of them are adults now, because again, I have four nephews and one niece, and the third one just graduated high school, so there's three adults now, and two more left. Um, but in those early years, I tried showing them collectibles and things like that. I took them to comic book stores. I bought them Pokemon cards. I bought them comics. I bought them toys and things like that. And routinely, I would see the comic books in their room all torn up, and in the closet all folded up and things like that. The Pokemon cards are all scattered all over the place, bent up and did damaged and things like that. And yeah, I did that when I was a kid too. So don't get me wrong, I don't hold them to that super high of a standard when I didn't do that myself, but it didn't take me long for me to figure out that comic books are worth money, and if you keep them in good condition, you could sell them later. Pokemon cards baseball cards, basketball cards, so on. So they know, and they even know. Like I've been collecting toys since 2005. Whenever they came in my room, each one of them, as they grew, had that desire to come in my room and start playing with my toys. And I was telling them, and they learn that you don't mess with uncle's toys. You don't play with uncle's toys. They're just to look at. You are going to get in trouble if you try to mess with his toys. Each one of them got that lesson. I have again 5 of them got that lesson as they grew up, and they learned to respect all of my collectibles and not try to touch everything. And even they would guard my stuff from house visitors, like any of their friends trying to come over and seeing my stuff. They know. So they learn to respect collectible things and things that have money. But this was the last time that I tried buying them anything because they will respect my stuff but not their own. And I don't know where they are mentally with that. But nowadays, especially as adults, I don't know what they collect, if anything at all. But that was the last time I said, like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. So I wanted to get it off my chest, basically. I've been holding on to that for a very long time. So as far as this videos go, I hope you like it, and I hope you can hear me over my dog barking. Um, do you want more videos like this from me on this channel where I just talk about toys, not necessarily any high budget, high effort thing? If I, continue to do this, it will be very much a low effort, me talking to a camera with some visual aids, some pictures up there, but not like super high production value, not trying to go for super funny videos or super highly edited videos or anything like that. It's just going to be me talking about toys and stuff. Um, but yeah, let me know if you like this video and if you want more videos like this. If there's, me talking about my collection or talking about particular things in my collection, why I collected, or what my journey as a collector has been, because I don't necessarily think I want to do news videos or anything like that on the toy industry or toy collecting, but just talking about my journey as a toy collector over the last 20 years and my own personal perspective sort of thing. So let me know. Like I said, as far as customs, I'll address that separately. I'm going to make a community post about that, but just in case you don't click on the community post, post me posting customs on this channel going forward will be very few and far between, um, if at all. I'm still very much in a gray area of what I want to do going forward with making toys, but I will have that a little bit more spelled out on a community post if you are interested in seeing that. But if you want to see more videos like this one, make sure you subscribe. Let me know in the comments, and let me know if you had any similar experiences with interacting with your own family and friends with your toys and as gifts, and also any other experiences as your childhood and trying to get toys from like box tops or some sort of sweepstakes or giveaway or carnival or something like that. But let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.